Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're someone who has stared at a book for hours and still not understood anything, this video is for you. In today's video, I am breaking down the 7 study tips that have been effective for me so you can study smarter, not harder. So whether you're preparing for an exam or just trying to stay on top of your classwork, these tips are for you and they can seriously help you out. Tip 1: Active recall. This one is a game changer. What I want you to do is, once you've done reading something, just close the book or try to remember what all you read. Not just read it over and over again, which is what most people do, but instead of that, एक बार हो जाने के बाद just close the book and then try to remember what all you read. You can write it down, you can just say it out loud, whatever works for you. And उसके बाद then open your book again and check for accuracy की what all you miss, what all you actually remember. This one actually makes the information stick. And tip 2 is the 5-minute rule. This is for people जो मेरी तरह बहुत ज़्यादा procrastinate करते हैं. So this tip is basically जब you don't feel like studying and मन ही नहीं हो रहा है, no matter what you do, you just say to yourself that okay, I'll just study for 5 minutes and then I'll take a break or whatever. Because the most difficult part is to just start studying. So when you apply the 5-minute rule and you just say to yourself that I'll study for 5 minutes, it makes the next part a lot easier because getting started is really the most difficult part. Also, a bonus tip under the 5-minute rule is, if you're not able to do the 5-minute rule also, कि मतलब उसमें भी मन नहीं हो रहा है कि नहीं मैं 5 मिनट भी नहीं पढ़ सकती, then you apply the countdown rule, which is you just count down from 3 to 1. Then before the countdown ends, you just have to get started. This tricks your brain into thinking कि oh shit, अब तो deadline है 3 second की, and then you get started. This is really effective. It has worked for me and it will work for you. Tip number 3 is timetables. I know a lot of people don't take these seriously, but timetables are so effective. Just तुम्हें कुछ नहीं करना, तुम्हें बस बैठ जाना है और नोटबुक लैपटॉप वटेवर लेके उसमें बस लिखना है कि ओके दिस एग्ज़ाम इज़ दिस डेट, दिस एग्ज़ाम इज़ दिस डेट, दिस एग्ज़ाम इज़ दिस डेट. सो आज मुझे ये पढ़ाई कंप्लीट करनी है. Just set goals, not time deadlines, but goal deadlines, and I think that is much more effective. But also the thing about timetables is, अगर तुम उसको ज़्यादा ही serious बना दोगे और ज़्यादा ही unrealistic बना दोगे, they will not work. You have to do it right. So for timetables, just jot down the things that you have to do or you want to do in a specific time, और फिर उसको priority wise you can sort it out. जैसे this is most important, this is a little less important, and this task is even lesser important. उसके according if you sort it out and then do the high priority tasks first, then it really works and it is helpful. Tip number 4: eliminate distractions. I know it is really difficult कि you stop yourself from picking up your phone every 5 minutes while you're studying, but it's also really important क्योंकि अगर तुम हर 5 मिनट अपना फ़ोन उठा रहे हो और उसके बाद आधा घंटा फ़ोन यूज़ कर रहे हो, then you're not studying effectively. For this you can use, there are multiple apps. There's an app called Forest. There's a little plant inside that app, I think, and it grows based on the amount of time that you study for. There are also other apps, I'll link them in the description below. Other than that, you can create a study space for yourself, or you can go to libraries if you have that option, or even at home just create a study space for yourself जहाँ पे कोई distraction नहीं है, कोई तुम्हें परेशान नहीं कर रहा, तुम बस बैठ के अपनी पढ़ाई कर रहे हो. Tip number 5 is notes. I know this is very what's that word? Underestimated, undervalued. Notes is something a lot of people don't take seriously, but again, if you do it right, they are so effective. स्पेशली अगर तुम हैंड रिटन नोट्स बना रहे हो, इट्स इवन मोर इफेक्टिव, क्योंकि जब तुम हाथ से कुछ लिखते हो इट इज़ more likely that you remember that information. And also for making notes, what I used to do is use different colored highlighters for headings, subheadings, and then other important information like certain names or nouns or whatever. उसके लिए just color code your notes and then use the highlighters accordingly. Tip number 6 is teaching what you learn. जब भी मुझे पर्सनली ऐसा फील होता है कि मुझे तो समझ ही नहीं रहा मैं क्या पढ़ रही हूँ, एंड आई जस्ट कीप जोनिंग आउट, व्हाट आई डू इज़ वाइल रीडिंग आई इमेजिन कि मैं किसी और को वो एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ, एंड दैट हेल्प्स मी अ लॉट इन अंडरस्टैंडिंग वट एवर आई एम रीडिंग. सो इफ़ यू हैव समवन जिसको तुम समझा सको, और इफ़ नॉट जस्ट एन इमेजिनरी फ्रेंड जिसको तुम अपने नोट्स समझाओ, इट रियली हेल्प्स आउट अ लॉट, क्योंकि जब तुम उन्हें समझा रहे हो इट हेल्प्स you in understanding and storing that information in your brain. There's also a technique called the Feynman technique, जिसमें तुम ऐसे explain करो अपने notes as if you're explaining to a 12-year-old. That will help you in understanding कि ये part तो मुझे नहीं समझा, यहाँ पे gaps है मेरे understanding में, and then you can go back and work upon them. Tip number 7, and I think this is the most important tip: prioritize your health. I think a lot of people take this for granted, especially जब तुम पढ़ाई कर रहे हो. You just neglect your health, you neglect your meals. Trust me, I've done that too. But it is really important to prioritize your health. मैंने तो जब एग्ज़ाम्स होते थे तो मोस्टली मैंने अपनी नींद सैक्रिफाइस करी, अपने मील्स छोड़ दिए हैं, प्रॉपर खाना नहीं खाया, बट दैट इज़ नॉट हेल्दी फॉर यू. अगर तुम अच्छे से खाना खा रहे हो, अच्छे से प्रॉपर स्लीप कंप्लीट करके एग्ज़ाम देने जा रहे हो, आई थिंक यू योर सेल्फ विल नोटिस द डिफरेंस कि तुम्हें कितना फ्रेश लग रहा है, और यू आर एबल टू रिटेन द इन्फॉर्मेशन बेटर एंड यू विल रिमेंबर इट बेटर. ऑल्सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू एक्सरसाइज, इट इज़ रियली इम्पॉर्टेंट. बस एक जगह पे बैठ के पढ़ाई करके जब तुम थक जाते हो, लिटिल बिट ऑफ स्ट्रेचिंग और जस्ट 10-minute वॉक, दे आर really helpful. Trust me, stretch करके इतना अच्छा लगेगा. You have to try it out for yourself, because ultimately your brain is part of your body, so treat it well. So that is it for this video. You can try 1 or 2 out of these steps today and let me know in the comments which worked the best for you, or any other study tips that you have that work for you. Other than that, if you found this video helpful, like, subscribe for more such videos, and go crush that study session.